Heyo, it's Ayo, and today we're playing a game called Please Don't Hate Christmas. It's about a Yandere Santa Claus? Yandere? Yandere? I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, yes, it's about a Yandere Santa Claus, if you can believe that. I've never heard of that before, but you know what? Our name isn't Molly. Name is your name. Okay. Oh, music. That is kind of loud. It's so dark and cold. What is this place? I can't see anything. I'm gonna turn that down a little. There we go. Stand up. Didn't give me many options here. Of course, stand up. I feel dizzy. What's on the floor? Is that blood? Why? Whose blood is this? What the hell is going on? I love how there's hearts in the eyes. Sorry. Why is there a Santa hat here? Ah, you're awake. Why are you here? Don't be afraid. I'll take care of it. I'll protect you. I promise. Go to sleep, my dear. Okay. I was gonna wait till Christmas to play this, but I just wanted to play it. I didn't want to wait. Office. Your name, is that us? Jesus, we're hot as fuck. I'm really going crazy. I haven't slept much for several days, but with a pair of big dark circles under my eyes. I want to go home, take a hot bath, and eat what I want. I'll play all the games I can. Colleague A, wow, did you get a new gel nail? So cute. Oh, it's for the Christmas trip. Aren't you going to Japan too? I don't know why, but I'm having a hard time reading the font for some reason. Yeah, the boyfriend set it up for me. How nice. Why do we seem to live in a different world while working in the same studio? I'd also like to take a vacation if I could. Indeed, I have not taken any leave for a long time or gone on any trips for a long time. I'm even thinking of just quitting my job. Blink. Ah, it's Albert. Albert Claus. He was my childhood friend, and although we haven't seen each other for a long time, we've kept in touch. We all grew up in a place called Snowflake Island, and Albert's family has managed Snowflake Island for generations. I made a cute snowman! It's too cute. Albert, how are you doing? Name? Well, it's still the same, nothing special. But I've recently returned to Snowflake Island. Oh, really? Aren't you always out of town? Haha, I'm a bit bored anyway, so I'm back. And since my second brother is out of the country, I'm managing Snowflake Island for now. Oh my god, I haven't been back in a long time either. Why don't I take a break too? I immediately wrapped up the work on my hands and asked my boss for a leave of absence. I haven't had a vacation in 3 years, so I won't be turned down. But, I know you're really struggling and need a break. But as you know, many of our colleagues have already taken leave, so I hope you, as a producer, can hold on for a little longer. I'll make it up to you afterwards. The company really needs you. This unscrupulous boss. How many times has he said that to me? Continue to work or leave this place. Obviously we're gonna leave. We got a boy to go meet. No, I must make some changes this year. The voice inside keeps telling me to go back. I'm sorry, but I'll have to resign if you don't let me take time off. Name, you're not kidding, are you? I mean it. In fact, I've already written down the handover of work just now. Someone else will do it for me. Thank you for taking care of me. Name, wait a minute. Ignoring my boss's shouts, I return to my seat and gather my things. Albert! I'm going back to Snowflake Island. Huh? 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 Really? Aren't you busy at work? I decided to quit my job. I can't believe I haven't had a vacation in 3 years. I'm afraid I'll go crazy if I stay any longer. Wow! I can't believe it either. We haven't seen each other for many, many years. Name, you know what? I'm really super, super happy. You waited for me. I asked Mr. Greg to prepare a helicopter to pick you up. What? No. I'm already on the train. What? Damn it. I can't believe I didn't think of that. I should have chartered the train to and from Snowflake Island. Hey, even if you have money, you don't use it like this. Why not? As long as it's for no amount of money is a problem. Haha, you've always liked to say things like that. Then I'll pick you up at the train station later. Can't wait to meet you. Meet you? You already met us. Okay. Whatever. Look at the pretty train. The scenery outside the window is so dreamy that I couldn't believe I had resigned. What a nice breeze. I regret I didn't let myself go on vacation earlier. I've been back for less than 10 years. What has become of Snowflake Island? I was originally an orphan, dropped on the shores of Snowflake Island not long after I was born. Fortunately, a kind couple, my adoptive parents, took me home. They used to run a coffee shop on Snowflake Island, but unfortunately, they died in an accident when I was in elementary school. After that, I lived with my adoptive parents as relatives, but they suddenly disappeared when I was in high school. After that, I left Snowflake Island. I hope things haven't changed after all these years. Why didn't I come back earlier? There's still some time before the station. What should we do? Read the train's flyer, send a message to Albert. Obviously, we're going to talk to Albert. I haven't been back for a long time. I feel so unbelievable. Do you feel the same way? A little bit. But I've been away for less time than you. So I feel okay with that. Speaking of which, why did you suddenly want to come back? Actually, I came back because you wanted to go back. Huh? Do you mean that? You miss me? Of course, we haven't seen each other for a long time. And I don't think there's anyone I know on Snowflake Island anymore. Never mind. You have me. I'm here for you. I will make you a wonderful vacation. No need for special preparation. Read the train's flyer. Send a message to Albert. We already did. This is a promotional leaflet for Snowflake Island. Let's take a look. Snowflake Island is a small island in the north, owned by the Claus family, and everything on the island is managed by the Claus family. Snowflake Island is very welcoming to foreign visitors, and there are a variety of attractions and facilities on the island, so be sure to come and see them. Snowflake Island Playground. Giant library on Snowflake Island. Claus Mansion on Snowflake Island, closed to the public for now. The shopping street. I'm not gonna read on Snowflake Island every 5 times. The urban legend. The Christmas butcher who will appear on Christmas Eve. The urban legend that once terrified the residents of Snowflake Island. Legend has it that a mad killer, butcher dressed in Christmas clothes, appears to cut people down on Christmas night. Although it is unknown where the legend began to spread, since there was a murder on the island at Christmas, it is unknown where it has been spread. What? Okay. There was a time when the islanders were afraid to even go out to celebrate Christmas. But that was a long time ago, and now it's just an urban legend used to scare the children. Take a nap. I like naps. I'm a little tired. I'm going to take a nap. I love sleeping. It's my favorite thing to do. I've been waiting for you. Come back, my dear. Look at all the snowflake stuff. Snowflake Island. Finally. From the looks of it, it looks like much has stayed the same. It's still so dreamy and beautiful. Name. Oh? Oh my god. It's the Santa Claus. Ah! Before I could see his face clearly, he hugged me tightly. I missed you so much. Hey, Albert. I've seen the photo, but Albert has grown so much. And a nice body, too. Name. I missed you so much. Wait. I pushed away from him slightly. He looks even better in person. What's the matter, Name? Don't you miss me? It's not that. It's just that I'm not used to it. About what? You've grown too tall. You've become handsome too. It's not fair. Name looks pretty too. Your sweet tongue aspect hasn't changed. I only do that with Name. Got it. Give me the luggage and I'll get it for you. No, it's heavy. That's all the more reason for me to take it. I'm not the same little brother I used to be. Look at that smile. It's really a waste for him not to be an idol. We arrived at the entrance plaza of Snowflake Island. It wasn't too crowded, but we still saw a lot of tourists around. It's the peak season for Snowflake Island. Shouldn't you be very busy as the temporary island master? Of course I'm busy, but I cleared my schedule when I heard you were coming. What? What about work? Well, most of it is done. All the other miscellaneous work is assigned to manpower. You are awesome. Albert has been so good since the old days that almost nothing could get in his way. We obviously haven't seen each other for so long, and he still made time for me. He's the only person in the world who's been so good to me. Name, did you book a place to stay? I know your former home has gone. Of course, I've already booked the hotel. It's one near the library. Ah, is that so? What? You should have discussed it with me first. But why? Nothing. Before that, let's go somewhere with me. I've got a surprise for you. Huh? Okay. Where are we going? Is it a date? Although it has been a very long time, I still know my way around the island very well. Not to mention the place where I used to come most often. Albert, I know this road. Yes, you are right. Dong dong dong. Dong dong dong. The cafe in front of me is my adoptive parents' cafe, and it's the same as before, as if it's always open. Why? Wasn't it all abandoned on that day? I hadn't refurbished, but luckily I still have some of the photos from that time, so I'll try to restore it to how it was. Ah, the Christmas tree. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I miss this. Santa Cafe. Bang. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, look at baby Albert. He's the little son of the Claus family. Why is he crying? Look at little Name. They're so adorable. What's wrong with you? Why did you kick my Christmas tree? Yeah, what the hell, you dickhead? I hate Christmas. That doesn't mean you could kick someone else's stuff. I'll tell my mom and dad. Mom? Dad? Bang. Ah! Stop! Bang. I didn't think much of it and pushed him to the ground. That's enough. Stop. I'm sorry. Does it hurt? I'm sorry. I was just trying to stop you. Cry very loud. What should I do? Big crybaby. Oh, right. I'll make you some chocolate milk. Chocolate milk? Yes, the only drink I know how to make. Come on in. Give me your hand. But don't tell Mom and Dad. The next day. Ding dong. I'm going to open the door. Huh? Why are you here again? Here you go. Huh? For the chocolate milk. The boy handed me the money without saying a word. No need. My mom is watching. Didn't I say not to tell Mom and Dad? They'll know. Then they'll know. He ignored me, slipped in the money, and walked into the shop. Hey! I have a name. My name is Albert. What's your name? Name? I'm going to drink that today, too. Your chocolate milk. That's how Albert came to the cafe every day and asked me to make chocolate milk for him. That's how we became friends. And he became cheerful without realizing it. What are you thinking? I remembered that I just met you before. Don't look back. Why, you were so cute back then. Especially your crying face. Stop it, it sucks. So do you still hate Christmas? Well, Christmas with Name isn't a bummer. Come on, how about you? Do you still like Christmas? I don't know. Because I'm too busy. I haven't celebrated Christmas in a long time. I hope Christmas will be a little different this year. But why did you renovate the cafe? Didn't you say you wanted to inherit this cafe in the future? Although you left Snowflake Island, I'm sure you'll return someday. I've always asked someone to take good care of the shop so you can return and live in peace. Do you like this gift? My mind went blank. I've just left the hell of my work for many years, and it's like a dream. I never thought Albert had prepared this for me. Name, why are you crying? Huh? Why are the tears? I was just laughing at you for being a crybaby, baby, and I cried myself. My stress burst like a balloon, and tears instantly flooded my eyes. Are you okay? You don't like this gift? Or did it remind you of that bad memory? No, I'm happy. It could be because I've been building up a lot of stress. I haven't had a holiday for a long time, and I haven't slept enough. I didn't know that someone had prepared so much for me and thought of so much of me. And I really haven't seen this cafe in a long time. I've been thinking about it a lot. I should have come back earlier. I thought no one in the world cared about me anymore. Thank you, Albert. No way, even if something happens, I'll be there for you, Name. I'm Name's partner forever. I'm glad you quit your job. Hey, no crying. He touched my head. So will you inherit the shop? Can I think about it? I'm glad you prepared this for me. But it came out too sudden, and I wanted time to think about it. Of course. Get some rest and enjoy your vacation first. Anyway, you have plenty of time to take your time and think about it. Alright, then let's go to your hotel. What? It's all full? Yes, miss, I'm very sorry. But there were a few rooms left when I booked. I'm really sorry. We didn't update the website in time, so I'm sorry for your inconvenience. Oh, wow, how coincidental. Well, in that case, there's nothing that could be done. Sorry, Name. I should order it for you. No, how is this Albert's fault? But where could I find a place to stay? If you don't mind, would you like to stay in my place? You know, my house is huge with lots of rooms. Is that okay? Of course, look at him. He's so happy. Stay as long as you want, as long as you don't mind. Oh, I was just gonna stay overnight. You are welcome. Come on, let's go home. Albert. At that moment, I completely missed the eye contact between Albert and the hotel staff. I had forgotten that he had a whole hotel floor for himself. What? Does he just keep the hotel for himself whenever he wants? Like, what the hell? I'm back! Young master, welcome back. Miss Name, welcome to you as well. Oh, Mr. Greg, hello. It's been a long time. It's great that you look as healthy as ever. Thanks to you, miss. Greg, Name will be staying here from today. Get her room ready. As ordered. Is that really true? Would it be too much trouble for you? No, instead I wish you would rely on me more. Like the old days. Albert. Alright. It's getting late. You must be tired. Hurry up and get some rest in your room. We'll have dinner later. Well. Ooh, look at this fancy-ass room. After dinner at Albert's house, we slept in our respective rooms. Phew, this bed is enormous. This room is so big, and the balcony is so luxurious. They got a balcony? I'm a little jealous. I came here to play when I was a kid, but I still think his house is over the top. I remember the forest outside, and now it's all covered in snow. It's chilly. I should close the window. Yeah, it's the middle of winter. That'd be smart. Footsteps. Footsteps. Is there anyone out there this late? Footsteps. A sense of unease washed over me, and I knew the footsteps were coming from the balcony. I quietly opened the cloth curtain, afraid something might appear from the balcony. It's okay, the balcony door is closed tight. However, when I opened the balcony, nothing appeared outside. Oh, that took a drastic turn to cozy to creepy. I couldn't help but breathe in a sigh of relief. Should it just be wild animals? Just as I was about to close the cloth curtain, there was something concerning in the snow. It's a Christmas hat. Not only that, but there were also some messy footsteps on the ground. I would think that it was Santa Claus like the other kids if it was just a regular place. But this is Snowflake Island. I first thought of the urban legend circulating on Snowflake Island of the Christmas butcher that appears every Christmas month. No way, it's just an urban legend. And what's going on here? Either way, that hat and footprint look suspicious. However, there's a voice inside my head. Go on, follow it. My god, you really are the character that will get murdered. The first girl. Not the final girl, you're the first girl. No, no way. Knock knock. Name? Are you asleep? Follow the footsteps. No, respond. I closed the curtain and dashed to the door of my room. As soon as I opened the door, I saw a reassuring face. Albert! Name? Why is your face so pale? Did something happen? I told Albert about what just happened. But when we opened the curtains again, the hat and the footprints had disappeared. Huh? Why is it gone? Name? Did you see strange things again? No, I just saw it for real. You've been like this for a while. What? Come with me. Albert walked out of the room, holding my hand. Does he think we're crazy? Oh, look how cute that is. Oh, so cute. Here you go. Chocolate milk? Well, not as well as you did, though. Oh, it's hot chocolate, not chocolate milk, because it's steaming. I took the mug, and the warmth of the hot chocolate milk reassured me. Okay, it is hot chocolate milk. It tastes good. Really? That's great. You feel better? Yes, I feel a lot better now. I'm really stressed out. Maybe those are just illusions. Poor baby. You're really exhausted. He touched my head. There was a time when you were like this too, often saying you saw strange things, and I was so worried. Is that so? I don't even remember. You said you saw Santa hats, blood, and Santa Claus with a knife. You always had bad dreams. Oh, now I remember a bit. I've had strange visions from time to time after the accidental death of my adoptive parents and the disappearance of relatives. It's especially bad in the Christmas month. After leaving Snowflake Island and leading a busy life, I gradually forgot about it. Actually, I thought you would never come back to Snowflake Island because what happened to your adoptive parents and relatives hurt you so much. Although I'm happy to see you, I'm also worried about you. Albert. Even so, I didn't want you to hate this place. I'm trying to keep all the good memories and good things you like on Snowflake Island. I'm glad my family owns this island, so I can do much for you. It would be a lie to say there are no scars. I often think about that time, even after I left Snowflake Island. I miss them so much. But it's also scary. I only came back with you because you came back, Albert. Because Albert is the only person who cares about me the most besides my adoptive family. I look dumb, right? You always relied on me before, but now I always need your help. Silly girl. Name is Game. In my eyes, you're still the same gentle, kind name. And I'm hoping you rely on me as much as possible. You're the most important person to me. I didn't know what this forehead kiss meant, and I closed my eyes sheepishly. Now that you're back, I gotta get this place in order. I'll ensure that you can live comfortably without any more annoying and sad things. Hey, that's too much. How can you do that? Of course I can. I'm the owner of this island. At that moment, I noticed his eyes were slightly different than usual. Alright, Name. You should go to sleep. Well, I'm a little tired. You want me to carry you to bed? No need. Haha, okay. Good night, Name. Good night, Albert. Door closed. Gotta get busy tomorrow. Name, did you sleep well yesterday? I slept pretty good after talking to you. Well, why don't we sleep together tonight? I could talk to you every night. What are you talking about? Haha, you look so cute when you're blushing. I'm just kidding. Phone ringing. Oops. Looks like I'm leaving. Where are you going? I have some temporary work, but I will return soon. You can stay on the island for a while or stay here. I'll leave now. See you later. Goodbye, hug. Bye-bye. Aww. We were childhood friends, but after I returned this time, our distance became strange. Is it just me, or have I not seen him for too long? If this continues, I'm afraid I'll have other thoughts about him. No, let's not think too much about it. Let's walk around. Where to go? The graveyard. You can't pick anything else? You just got here. Gonna go. Okay. I'm going to visit my adoptive parents. I brought some hydrangeas that you liked from a nearby florist. Just move the Santa hat out of the way. Graveyard. The headstones are rarely dusty. Is anyone cleaning them regularly? Someone's face comes to mind. I placed the flowers I was holding on my adoptive parents' grave. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Daddy. How are you? I'm sorry I haven't come to see you in so long. How are you guys doing? I brought you your favorite flowers, and I remember when you put hydrangeas in the cafe. I just quit my job. It's really not easy to live in the city. Snowflake Island is more comfortable. It's just, you're all gone. They sure are. One Christmas. On that day, my adoptive parents and I were on our way to celebrate Christmas. I'm looking forward to it. What will Mommy and Daddy get me for Christmas? Hey, it's a secret. I want to know. Can you tell me first? No, that's no surprise. By the way, is your little boyfriend coming tonight? Oh, you mean the little son from the Claus family. He is not my boyfriend. Ha ha ha. I said no. Ah, my doll. Name? Dad, my doll fell out. Can you stop the car? Alright, you wait for Dad. Name, don't walk out on your own. Were you holding the doll outside the window? What the hell's wrong with you? Ah, here it is. Mommy, Daddy, I got it. Bang. As I turned my head with the doll, an out-of-control car behind me suddenly crashed into our car. Daddy? Mommy? I approached the car, and the two calling my name a second before didn't move a muscle. Until the ambulance came. I tried to wake them up, but they never responded to me again. That's how I watched my adoptive parents die in front of me. Oh, Jesus, okay. Ah, that's the girl, isn't it? Mr. and Mrs. Huss adopted daughter. Yeah, she's the only one who's not hurt at all. Why isn't she crying? It's ominous. Why adopt such orphans? Oh, come on, my son goes to the same school with her. You guys, gossiping at someone's funeral is not suitable, right? What? Whose kid is this? How rude. Hey, he's from the Claus family. Ah, sorry. It's ominous that you're staying on the island. The woman who had been talking so much immediately bowed their heads. The woman who'd been talking so much immediately bowed their heads and dared not speak. Albert walked right up to the stone chair without even looking at them. Name? Albert? I looked at him and wanted to thank him for speaking for me, but I couldn't speak a word. He sat beside me. Would you like some hot chocolate milk? He pulled a cup out of nowhere. Okay. Anime logic. This is my first time brewing chocolate milk, so I wonder if it's good. I took the cup and took a sip. A wave of warmth entered my body, awakening it in an instant. Sob. The tears I cried last night came out again. Greg, give me the umbrella and leave us alone. Young master, you'll catch a cold if you sit here too long. Can't you see? I have to be here with her. I see. We'll wait for you in the car. I was drinking hot chocolate milk and crying. I didn't know how long I cried, except for that the funeral guests had all left, and Albert was still sitting beside me. He kept holding my cold hand. I still remember what he said. I hope I'm the only one who hates Christmas. This is your favorite holiday, and I hope you're smiling. I'll always be there for you. Why is the memory so vivid after coming to Snowflake Island? That's why I've been afraid to come back. Not only that, but I forgot something very important. And once I remember, I can't go back. Name? Albert, aren't you working? Are you crying? Huh? What are you talking about all of a sudden? Why am I crying for no reason? Liar. You're obviously crying. Why are you here? Just now, Greg told me that you asked him about where to sell hydrangeas. I figured you'd be visiting your adoptive parents. He placed the hydrangeas in front of the grave. It's been a long time, Mrs. Huss and Mr. Huss. If you're working, you should focus on your work, so why are you asking me about my schedule? You're the one who came to visit Mr. and Mrs. Huss without calling me. I'm at least their future son-in-law. What? Son-in-law? Who's going to marry you? Ha ha ha. Name? Albert approached me and reached out to wipe away my tears. Now that you're back, don't cry alone. I'll keep you company. We'll face what you don't want to face together. Take your time. My heart beating uncontrollably. Why is he always so gentle with me? Like you were with me on the day of the funeral. Uh-huh, yeah. You remember. Of course, the hot chocolate milk you made that day was so bad it's hard to forget. It hurts. The cup I made last night was an improvement. Well, then you must inherit the cafe soon, or I won't be able to drink hot chocolate milk. Or you can marry me and flush me with hot chocolate milk every day. That is, okay, weird saying. Stop making jokes in front of my adoptive parents' grave. I told you, I'm serious. After that, Albert went back in a hurry because of work. He don't really need to come, although I'm a little happy. Thanks to him, I'm not drowning in sad memories. There's still time. Where should I go? I guess we're going shopping, guys. It's been a while since I've been back, so what has the shopping street become? Looking at the shopping shops alone, most of them are still intact except for the newly registered shops. That's great. This is the same as before. Number 8 store! I walked in the grocery store I used to go to when I was a kid to buy coffee beans for my parents. Mrs. Moon's still not here. Welcome. Ah, isn't this Name? Mrs. Moon! It's been a long time. You've grown up so much. Hey, Mrs. Moon, you're still as young as ever. Ha ha ha, you're so sweet. Is your city life going well? I just quit my job. The city life doesn't suit me. So you're coming back to run the cafe? How do you know? Oh no, I guessed it. After all, when you were a kid, you always said you wanted to run a cafe like your parents. Oh. By the way, Mrs. Moon, have you heard from my aunt and uncle? At the time, they suddenly disappeared, and I thought they had gone to the city. But I need help finding them, even though I've tried to see them in the city. Well, what do you have to call them now? Haven't they abandoned you? That's true, but they are my adoptive parents' relatives. My only relatives. Mrs. Moon, do you know anything about it? No, I don't know anything about it. Why is she acting a little weird? She's got that twinkle in her eye. Name, don't hang up on the bad ones. Just forget about them, okay? Even if you say so. Okay, I'm almost ready to pick up my son. Can we talk later? If you decide to inherit the cafe, I promise I'll come every day. Well, goodbye, Mrs. Moon. I step out the grocery store, puzzled by Mrs. Moon's reaction. Why is she acting like she knew I was coming back? She gets flustered when I talk about my aunt and uncle. What's going on? There's still time. Where should I go? School! Why the hell would we go to a school? It's been a while since I've been back. Let's visit my alma mater. Okay. When I arrived at the school gate, it was about time for the students to leave. As Christmas break is approaching, the students are excitedly discussing their holiday plans. Haha, they look so happy. I used to go to the same school as Albert, and he used to hang around me after school. Since my aunt and uncle, who cared for me, don't like me very much, I go to Albert's house after school and do my homework and play games to avoid them. It wasn't until one Christmas, when my aunt and uncle suddenly disappeared, that I decided to stay and live in the city, and Albert went to study abroad. In that case, we spent almost daily together on the island. Silly girl. Why am I suddenly remembering what happened last night? I stood there like a fool, red-faced. Sharon? Name? You're a teacher? I looked up and a female teacher stood before me. It's my old classmate, Sharon. Sharon? Name, it's been a long time. When did you get back? I just got back yesterday. I didn't even know you were a teacher here. Well, yeah. It's been a long time. You've gotten prettier. You're worthy of living in the city. You too, Sharon. Sharon is as cute as ever. By the way, are you and Paul still seeing each other? Paul? I broke up with him. I don't even know where he is now. Oh. Hey, Name, are you free tomorrow night? Let's go catch up. I'll ask my old classmates out too. Is it really possible? Of course, everyone must be dying to see you. Is that so? Well, yeah. Great, see you tomorrow night. I'll send you a message with the address. Okay. I'm so happy that someone still remembers me after so many years away. It's good to be back. Maybe I should ask Albert too. He used to go to the same school. When I returned to Albert's, he was already waiting for me. Welcome back! Stop hugging me every time we meet. My heart is beating too fast. I see. Albert let go in disappointment. I could see his dog ears drop. He looks like a big puppy. Guess who I met at school today? I was so excited to tell Albert about my day, I thought he would smile and be happy for me like usual. But as soon as he finished listening, he gave a stony expression. Don't go. What? I said you can't go to that party. Why? Don't you know Sharon and the others too? We used to be friends. I don't want you to go. They're not nice people. What are you talking about? Did they do something to you? No. Then why are you angry? It's amazing that after all this time, someone remembers me and wants to see me. Am I not good enough for you? What? Name, sometimes I just want to lock you up. Albert? He approached me with a different aura than usual. I want to keep you where only I can reach you, and no one can find you. Only I could be with you. He held out his hand to me. Okay. Back off or stand still? Jesus, can I save? Yes. Okay, no. Back, there it is. My speaker was covering it up. I guess we'll stand still. We're here for the Yandere. I stood still and looked at Albert. He reached out and touched my face. Oh, I ruined it with the Santa hat. It's hard to leave you when you finally come back. I'm just going to a party. I'll be back afterwards. Why is he giving a sad face? So you're not going to listen to me? The hand that had been on my face pinched my chin. Albert, what happened to you? Name, why don't you understand me? I'm the only one who's really nice to you. That hurts. Albert. Aw, that's cute. I'm going crazy, Name. I grabbed Albert's hand and tried to struggle him off. Well, you could go if you want to. He loosened his hand and gave a smirking expression. Why are you doing this? I'm just worried about you. Just don't come back too late. That's it. Have fun tomorrow. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Good night. Good night. Back to the usual Albert. What the hell just happened to him? And why doesn't he like the old classmates? What happened between them? Okay, so this is the next day. We're gonna actually pause it here, and I think I'm gonna end the episode. I will continue on in the next episode and just, open up right where it let off. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is a lot longer than I thought it would be. But that's good, because this means there's more episodes. Anyway, if you liked it, leave a like, maybe subscribe, I don't know. Anyway, that's all. Bye!